the WordPress software, create a database. Don't create a username. Use the root credentials, login. It is not very difficult. The rest of the things, volunteers, please help. We are not going to do this the whole day. We have done this since morning. So volunteers, move around, help people to have WordPress installed. So that one, we should be able to move. Now, where do you get, for those of you who are using the computers, let me guide you something small here. Where do you get the software if you don't have it? Let me connect to one of the computers here. I'm just going to show you from the network where the softwares are. I'm just going to show you where are the softwares. I decided to do this such that we can get more people get WordPress installed. By the time we start that, we are at least having people. If you have a flash disk, you only need two things. One, the XAMPP, and then the what? The WordPress itself. Okay. So I have switched the VGA cable to one of the computers. One of the computers like yours. Now let me hope this computer is on the network. My computer, this computer, I know that it's on the network. If it is on the network, you can go to public documents. That we have put there some. This computer is not on the network. Is it going to connect? Okay, we have already put that software. I wanted to guide you where is it on the network so that you can know where to pick it. Yes. We are going to come manual and help them from there. We don't intend to teach everything from there. We want to teach them here. No, we may repeat 20 times if we do that. So if you have not understood, volunteers should come and help you on your desk. Are we there? Otherwise, I'm going to call Mr. Tenywa. Please. You are going to take us through your session. After your session, that's when we are going to come to this WordPress session. We don't have time to repeat it many times. Volunteers, please help people at their desks. Now, unfortunately, my computer here is not on the network. All these computers are not on the network. Eh? Yeah, I'll put it on the network. Eh? Okay. Let me hope it is going to connect. Okay, attention. This school, their computers are on a network, and that makes data sharing easy. Please pay attention. Some of you, we have been trying to tell you, but you don't know where WordPress is on the computer. Are we there? So, I'm going to go to PC006. So I will open, excuse me. First put for me the password here. You know it. But I think there are some computers which don't ask for password. Eh? Do they all ask every time? So on the network, we have already put there the WordPress. So you can use that. It has opened. Yeah? So PC006, I go under users, public documents. You see WordPress is here. There is both WordPress and XAMPP. They are on the network. So in case you have a flash, you can pick, or you go there, then you copy. So you need these two. You can copy these two and then bring them on your desktop. If the XAMPP is not yet installed, then you start with installing what? XAMPP. So on this computer, XAMPP is not installed. So you need to first install XAMPP. XAMPP is a server, is a local server, a local host server, which makes you to run PHP and any dynamic website. It also supports what you call the database and MySQL. So the first step is go to the network. So I'm telling the volunteers, please help this is where you find the software. You go to the network, get the tool. Install XAMPP. After installing XAMPP, get this WordPress, go and put it under htdocs. And then create a database and then run. It is just a 5-minute process. I'm not going to repeat it. I want the volunteers to come and support you physically there. Meanwhile, those of you who took photos earlier, your photos are also on the network. They are already there, so you can pick your photos so that you can use them on your blog. Let me see whether there are some photos here for those of you who have been taking. So, how do you edit them? Where do you find them? Go to the network, PC06, under public pictures. Find the photos there. That's why we took them, to give them to you. Okay? Who is this? A. So we have our WordPress ambassadors. The photos are with you already. We have given you the photos. Don't blame us for not giving you the photos. Mr. Tenywa. Yes, you are now welcome. Come and I've given these people their photos, so come and show them how we can create a blog. Our session on Canva, the person who was supposed to deliver it has not come. Mr. Ogisha Dennis, he has failed to come from Kampala. But I will squeeze some time and I talk about it. For now, my time is up. So I'm going to ask Mr. Tenywa to come in. So instead of Canva, we have used that time to install WordPress. Are we there? Instead of Canva, I've used that time to take you through. In case you have not installed WordPress, we are coming to your desk to help you from there. So you bring your laptop and connect if you can. Or you want to use mine? So members, Mr. Tenywa is going to teach us something else. Then Mr. Sebufu will come and tell us about that WordPress that we have been installing later on. Your pictures and under PC006 public pictures on the network. Thank you very much. Are we set? So members, let us pay attention. Those who are installing, we don't have to let us be a bit organized. After Mr. Tenua's session, that's when we are going to come to that WordPress which you are installing. That will be the last session of the day. Let us first learn about creating a free blog online with Mr. Tenua Derek. Thank you very much.
Yes. Good evening. I'm Tenua Derek Tone, and I'm going to take you through how to create a WordPress blog. So it is so easy. WordPress is having WordPress.com is free, and this one that you have been installing WordPress.org, and that one is you use it when you have bought a premium domain on for your site. But with this one, WordPress.org, it is free. It gives you free hosting. So you just create a WordPress. You just create an account with WordPress.org and you go through. So is there anyone who knows what a blog is? Yes? Yes? Hello? Can tell us what a blog is.
A blog is a website that is written. It's a website that is run by an individual or organization, and is usually written in informal language or conversational style.
That is great. Your answer is good. Any other person? Any other person? So, a blog is a regularly updated website or part of a website that typically contains posts about the author's experience or observations. So it is always updated. You make posts, and on a daily basis. Sometimes some people do it on a daily basis, weekly. It depends whether the blog is for a person, organization. So it depends, or a business. Is there anyone who knows some types of blogs? Yes? Do you know? Hello? Is there anyone who knows any type of a blog? We have three types of blogs. We have a personal blog, a business blog, and a professional blog. Professional blog, this is whereby this blog is being used by a professional people that always put articles or post articles on this blog professionally. You have seen people having personal blogs even on social medias, and they are having managers that manage their social media accounts. Yeah, it is something kind of like that. So they keep on posting what they are going through, what they are experiencing according to that topic that they go through, they do. Whether it is an artist, whether it is you are an actress or a business person. So the business blog is always having or articles. With the person blog, we have seen big people having blogs. 7 is also having one. Chagulanyi is having one. So you keep on posting articles on your blog showing what you are going through or what you are experiencing, and you want to share it with the world. How to start a WordPress blog. We are going to create a WordPress blog. And now, so I just want you to come online. You are seated in front of a computer and you can access it. And foremost, you just go into your browser, any browser that you're using, whether Firefox, Google Chrome, any, Microsoft Edge. You just go in and search a blog, WordPress blog. If you search WordPress blog, you'll get down here where there is create a blog on WordPress.com. And it will give you something of that kind. It will bring a WordPress.com page, and you just click on Get Started. If you click Get Started, here they will give you a page where you first create an account. Not having an account with WordPress.com, you don't qualify to get a free blog or a site on WordPress. So you have to first have an account. So you just come in here, you put in your email, your Gmail account, and you put in your username. Then you choose a password. If your computer is already connected with your Gmail, then you just come here and continue with Google. So it will give you this other page. After that, choose a domain. But we don't go on to choose a domain, because if you go with this option, choose a domain, then it means that you are going to pay for your hosting, which we don't want, because right now we want a free what? A free blog. And we want a free domain that we are not going to pay for. So if you come on to choose, then they will bring you the premium domains that you have to pay with Bluehost. For now, you choose any. Pick a design. So since we are in, we have themes, but these themes depend on what you have chosen. If you are having a business, then you will choose themes that are under business. You just come onto these pages that you are seeing up and choose. We have a portfolio. If you are an individual, celebrity, or a big person, or you are a Democrat, you just come onto portfolio and choose a theme that will be good for you, other than in the other side of coding, where you began from. This side, you just choose themes and work with them. So you come onto here and choose if you are into health, and if you are into health, if you are into business, magazine, any art and design, just come onto here and choose. So if you have got the theme that you want, because you move through them and see which one will work for you. Then we come on to here. Now, the next step is site title. Is it going to be your name? What title do you want? Are you having a restaurant? Are you having any business? Or you are creating this as a personal thing? If you are creating it as a personal thing, then you put there the name that you want to be displayed as the title of the blog or site. You also write in the tagline. Tagline is you form some 3 or 4 words that explain the title. How many of you know the tagline? Do you know a tagline? So bad. Stand up, stand up. You in black, stand up. Just pull away your tag. Just put it aside. You see that? There is always more to learn. That is a tag line that you can add onto your title. So, we continue. After that, you just move on to here. Now, you already set to write any post. You write your title, and this section that is on here, this last page that I'm having here, is supposed to be practical, and I show you how we write an article, how we set up your site, how we give our words on the site, different colors, all that. So here, you just come and type in your title of your post, the title of the post, and you start working on to that. But that will be so practical. So I'll just move away from that. This side, you are seeing this side. We are having a dialog box that is having a lot of features that you can play with, so that you complete your site. Now, if you don't know, if you are naive and you don't know anything about WordPress, or you are new about WordPress, they always provide a video. They always provide a video for you that you can watch and pick a leaf. They show you how you change color of words, how you make, you put words in uppercase or lowercase, how you prepare an article, things like that. If you have not got it clearly, you can, I know you are in holiday, you can go on YouTube, you search Tenywa Derek Tone. You'll get a number of videos talking about the same thing. Just search Tenywa Derek Tone and you look for videos that are having blog, how to create blogs. You'll find a lot of videos talking about that and you can follow. So, my topic has been freewordpress.com, wordpress.com versus wordpress.org. So this side we are having, I'm having premium hosting, where you have to be hosted by like companies like Bluehost, service providers. So with Bluehost, with premium hosting, you have to pay for your domain, whether it is a business domain, let me first ask a question. What is a domain? Is there anyone who knows what a domain is? Hello? Hello? Is there anyone who knows what a domain is? Yes? Anyone who knows a domain, what a domain is? Yes. Clap for her. So that name that you choose, because when you go online, that name that you choose that will be symbolizing what you do or symbolizing you as a person, that name that you choose is what we call a domain. You have ever seen www. something, or your name, or what, or a business name, .com, .ug, .net. Me, I'm having mine. I'm having a portfolio site called tenywa.com using my name. So that is a domain, and that is what you search for. When you go on to Google or any browser, that is what you search for. So if premium, you have to pay for your domain and hosting. Anyone who knows what hosting is? Anyone who knows what hosting is? Yes? Hello? Anyone who knows what hosting is? Okay. Hosting, this is like before building a website, you have to get space. In simple terms, let us say you want to construct a structure like this, a building. You have to look for land first, where your building is going to sit. So it is the same thing the other side. you have to first look for someone that is going to host you, because before designing your site, you have to get someone that is going to host you. Because there is a lot of space in the air. So where your site is going to sit, after you getting a service provider that will host you, then you start designing. You can at the same time, you can first design, like using these other languages, JavaScript, you design and it is offline, then you just upload your site to your service provider that is providing you with hosting service. That is what I talked about before, that WordPress.com gives you a free host where you can host anything. And since you are students, you don't have money that you are going to pay for hosting and a domain, because every year you have to pay for them. It depends on the package that you choose. And hosting, remember we said it is the space where your website is going to sit. So that space varies. It is in MBs and GBs. So it depends on what you are going to. It depends on how heavy your site is. If your site is too busy, then you'll need a big hosting space. Whether 1 GB, whether 2 GB, it depends. Some sites have even 10 GB. So it depends. So now, premium hosting is a type of web hosting that offers more features and resources than shared hosting. Remember, shared hosting is the other one I talked about, WordPress.com. But premium hosting is WordPress.org, where you have to download WordPress. You have to download WordPress software and install. So I'm having some features of WordPress.com and WordPress.org. So when you come on to WordPress.com, WordPress.com, it is hosted. And if you come on to WordPress.org, it is self-hosted. It is you to host it. But the other side, on WordPress.com, you find the hosting service already there. So you just move on to a few steps and do that. With WordPress.com, we have limited selections because it is a free package. But with .org, we are having a wide selection. And with WordPress.com, the themes and plugins are limited. Well, the other side, you choose any that you want. With WordPress.com, no coding. No coding. Maybe when you code outside and just upload. But with WordPress.org, you can even code within WordPress and make changes. With the domain, on WordPress.com, your domain has to be having WordPress.com. You add on to your name, maybe you are Patricia, you are Janet, you are what.com. You add on Janet.wordpress.com. But if you are using wordpress.org, you just have your name janet.com, janet.ug, any. So with wordpress.org, it is costly, and with wordpress.com, it is free. Thank you. Any question? Are we together? Yes? Do you want to do that practically?
Now, members, I told him to first walk through, and what I wanted you to do is to take note, such that in our free time, we can try now to do it. Are we there? Otherwise, if he was to say that he does, click here, we would sleep here, because all of you have different challenges. Are we there? Now, what we want you in this WordCamp, tomorrow we are going to be talking about writing. When you write your article, where will you post it? So we want you to finish this WordCamp when you have at least something that you can say, I started this when I was at WordCamp Jinja. So if you can create at least a wordpress.com blog as a club, as a person where you can go and you post your Writers Club articles, and the whole world is there to watch, to see. This is free. You don't pay any coin for hosting. So Mr. Tenywa, I'm going to request you, your computer has internet. You try to see if your internet is. Mr. Tenywa is going to now try to do this one and create some blog. But as he does that, my colleague from WordPress.com, I want you to come and, my friend has said a lot of bad things about WordPress.com. We also does WordPress.com is limited, there are no themes, no code, what? So we are not happy with you. Come and defend yourself within a minute. And then he is going to take us through briefly there. Members, please take note. What we are, by the WordCamps have different formats. In most of the WordCamps, people come to just give talks of 30 minutes. There's no much learning which is hands-on like here. So what we are doing here, we are giving you an assignment for the rest of your term. What you will try to do. For now, try to take note of what you can do it now. What you can't, take it as homework, and then you will do it during your free time. Are we there? My friend from WordPress.com.
Thank you. Thank you so much. There was just a few things I wanted to clarify. There's a storm. All right. So there was a slide on WordPress.com versus WordPress.org. And I wanted to clarify on a few things. So, in the matters of theme selection, plugins, domain name selection, the slide was showing themes and plugins are limited, custom code is not allowed, and domain name is you must use the WordPress.com domain. So I just wanted to add to what he's saying that is only if you're on the free plan. Okay? Yeah, that's only when you're on the free plan. When you pay for when you pay for an upgrade, you get more features from there. So let's say if you wanted to upload your own theme, we have a plan for that. If you want to add a domain name, yeah, it's okay. So when you pay for an upgrade from the free plan, now you get more features. So you should not see this as a limitation to not using WordPress.com, because you'll be stuck with a limited selection of themes or inability to use your own custom themes. Yeah, it's only when you're on the free plan. But when you pay, there are plans that give you those options. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so members, please, again, I want you to pay attention. If you have internet, you can try to follow along. You will go to wordpress.com, the way you created an account on Facebook, or the way you created a Gmail, you create just an account, and then you create a new blog. For example, for me, I have aramukalere.wordpress.com, a free platform where I can go and publish information. Are we there? A free website. Mr. Tenyo, try to help us to create a blog. Do we have a club here? Which club do we have? Okay, ICT club I will not create for you. I want another club which is not ICT. Okay, let us try Writers Club. So we are going to do Writers Club Igangesis. So we are going to say, we are going to call it Igasco Writers.wordpress.com. Igasco Writers.wordpress. He's going to do it. Please just follow. Then you will do it when you have your time. Or if the internet is working, try to do it now. Are we there? If it's not working, those who have it, you try. Those who it's not working, follow. Because for him, he has the internet. Are we there? So we have to capitalize on what can work. What is, never let situations let you down. In life, you never have when everything is working. Are we there? That's why in the morning I told you, when power went off, I said, that is good. Let us bring the board. If internet is not working, that is good. Find another way of doing something. Never let challenges and limitations let you down. Are we there? Is that clear? Mr. Tenywa, try to do the blog, igasicowriters.wordpress.com. Please follow. In case your internet is working, then try to do that. Now, our servers here, the ones we are connected on, I'm having some Wi-Fi, but it is mainly for the speakers and these other people and the streaming. I cannot make you to connect to it. It will also slow down. So let us follow, and then from there we shall be able to proceed. So you try to connect. First try to remove the cable and put it back. Okay. So, the rain is also disturbing, so Mr. Tenga is going to do a blog. This blog, we shall refer to it tomorrow, because we shall be looking at more on how to use that platform we have created. Okay, the rain. Meanwhile, those who have been trying to install, continue. We are going to come back to that software. Our friends are done, so I wish you can help others. Okay.
Now, I told you everyone will be using any browser that you have. So just go into your browser for those who are having the internet, and I said we shall search WordPress. WordPress. I don't know where the shadow is. Yes. I said we are going to search WordPress blog. So, are we together? So, click on create a blog on wordpress.com. Anywhere you see that. Are we together? And we shall get this page of wordpress.com. Then click on get started. If you click on get started, we shall get this page of choose a domain. But we are not going to choose any domain. We are just going to come on to here where there is choose my domain later, because we want a free one. Then our packages are here. There is even this smallest one, only $4 can buy. But we are going to use the free, the $0 package. You wait. Then we have this. What are your goals? So I'm going to choose promote myself or business. I continue. If I am done with that, then I come on to the designs. I want a portfolio design. There is one I bypassed. I think this one can work for me. After you choosing a design, then you continue. After that, actually, these ones, this is how it is showing you on PC. Then this one is how it will show you on a tablet, and this is how it will appear on a phone. So you just come down and say launch a site. So the moment you see those bubbles, it means you are done. Just cancel this, and you're already in the dashboard of wordpress.com. So we have got a WordPress. It is, if you are to look here, it is Nora bestie5.wordpress.com, because it is the Gmail account that I used. It is having that name. So it just picked out that. So since I want a personal site, let me first check out if we start.
You can
Your computer lab links.
power your computer, please. I am sure internet is back. Internet is back.
So I had started another new tab. I wanted to search our site that we had come up with. It was
Yeah, so members, the rain is disturbing us. Let us continue installing the other software. So if you have not yet installed, we are coming to continue supporting you. Internet is on. Try to connect to internet. He says internet is on. Try to open internet and we see. For those of you who can. Meanwhile, Mr. Tenywa is going to continue doing the blog. Then that will be your homework and you'll do it later. So just try to continue.
So I want to search for the domain that we got. It was Nola Besti 5. Nola Besti 5.wordpress.com. So if we search this, it is not yet. So let us get back here. We are going to set title.
You have created for another basic.
So we are going to continue. Our title was what? Was Iganga Writers Club. Yes? Igaso. So like that. Without that. Okay. So Igasco Writers Club. So we have to get a tagline. Let me say what is it? Let me say best writers. Best writers. Best writers. So we are going to continue down. These ones English, public. These other settings down are okay. So you just save. You just say save changes. And your settings have been successful. So now we are going to search Iga score. It is not yet here. So let us first go and in appearance. This is that we chose. Let us go on the pages and see. We can add pages, add a new page. I think we are going to have a gallery page. We are going to have a gallery page. I think just come through and choose any that, because all these are templates. So it is about you to choose what you would like. So I'll choose this. Say next, next, like that. So here I'll set team members. And I'll not edit these ones for now. It will be all about you to edit those ones. Let me just publish. Let me view the page. So this is how it is going to look like. So after that, we are going to add in another page. We are going to set a home page. We are going to set a home page. So the home page will be a blog page, and you choose among these ones. On your left, you choose the category where the page falls that you want. Then it will show you some templates that you could use. So I think this is better. You write the content aside and the picture aside. So I'll also publish this. We are having team members. And this one will be for, let me say, contact. And this brings contact forms, so you choose any and you publish. After publishing all these pages, you just come and edit and change them according to the way you want them to be. So our site will be looking like this. I'll just first come back here into pages. I want to rename this. I'll call it home. Update. Yeah. Yes.
So what we do here, okay, members, I told you everything works for those who love God. So when rain came, it gave us extra time for us to see what we can do. What Mr. Derek has been trying to demonstrate is how to create a free blog on WordPress.com. So I want him to wrap up by telling us about his own blog, what he has done on it. Students, you are having a challenge on you. How can you use a free blog in your work? How can you use a free blog? Those ones we shall be learning as we proceed. But what I want you is to create the blog. You cannot create the blog without an email. You need an email first. Are we there? That's why in the morning I was telling you to log in into your email. So I can see having internet. That's something that you need to do. You need to do with your email and you create a blog. So Mr. Derek, just tell us about your blog and how you are using it. And then we shall be seeing how to wrap up with this. Meanwhile, Mr. Sebufu, because our time has gone, or even less, to tell us now how we can use the local host to do the website. This WordPress is online. You do it with the internet. And for it, you want to post anything, it is on the internet, live. And it is a free blog. Then what my friend, the next speaker is going to tell us about the hosted one, where you do it. And that will be the end of today. Tomorrow, we shall not have a lot of, some of the sessions will not be too hands-on. Speakers will come here, they will do presentations, you will pay attention, you learn a few things. Tomorrow, we have a lot of sessions. Today we are doing different challenges in our way, but we shall still manage to do them. Either today or even in the coming. So long as we have internet, we can always do these things. So Mr. Tenua Derek, tell us about your blog. How much did you pay for this blog? And what do you blog? Did you pay any coin?
So now, and it is personal. It is Tenua Derek Tony.
Now, if you can, you try to pay. Those of you who have some little his blog. Let me try to share with you the link. Here down, it's notepad here is okay, that is the blog, that is his link. tenuaderictone.wordpress.com. That is his website. Even someone in America can open it and sees his information. He never paid for it. It is something you can do in 10 minutes. Are we there? How many of you are having an account on Facebook? An account on Facebook. Oh, how many of you have an email? Gmail. So the same time you took to create a Gmail is the same time you can take to create a blog. Are we there? So just go to WordPress.com, create your blog, put in your name, and have your website free of charge. If you have not managed to do it today, you can do it when you get time. Are we there? So Derek, Tony, tell us more about your blog, and then we'll wrap up.
Okay. My blog is a personal blog, and I just post personal information. I had my BD. I posted about WordPress. We had the anniversary of WordPress, 20th anniversary of WordPress, and I posted that. I posted about WordCamp Jinja. I post about a lot of things. So even you can do the same. I made this one to be just a blog, but some people make it to be a site that is having pages, like 4 or 5 pages, and they are doing some things from there, some other things from there. But me, I did it as a blog, a personal blog post, because I just write articles because I'm having already a personal site that is under tenywa.com. So if you come on to here, I'm having a personal site that is under Tenywa. Its domain is tenywa.com. So just like that. So even you can do the same. Hello? You can also do the same and have this. Do you have any question?
Okay, so members, at this time, I want to get a few as a transition to the next session. We want to hear from other people. If you have any question, if you have any experience. Our friends, Eunice, I want you to say something about your blog. Although, of course, you have a session tomorrow. I have seen something like a blog. Have I? Come and tell us, how have you used your blog and how has it been part of your journey, Eunice? Please listen to her. Some of you may think we are here wasting your time. Eunice here came from Kenya and she has a testimony about a blog. Okay? Yes, you can open it.
Okay. All right. So if anybody can hear my voice, lift up your left hand. If you can hear my voice, lift up your left hand. Left hand, left hand. All right. My name is Eunice Ayuma. I am happy to see very beautiful, lovely, tiny faces. You're all very beautiful from up here. I started my blog in 2016, and every time I had something in mind, something that I felt like I wanted to teach someone out there, I'll just sit down and write 500 words, send it out there with a picture. So I did that from 2016 up to now. It's been 8 years of a journey, beautiful journey, and as you do it, you grow yourself. So the thing I wrote in 2016, if I read now, I'm like, what was I thinking? But then I can see my growth because it's documented. So you're documenting your own journey, you're documenting your own story. Are we together? So start today and don't stop.
All right. First wait. First, Eunice, first come back. There is this hashtag you were pressing. Was it hashtag something? All the posts you were writing, you were tagging under that. You tell us about that. How can you use the blog to put a cause or to...
So I believe everybody here stands for something. Let me pick a random person. So what do you believe in and what do you stand for?
I stand for justice for girls, and I believe that children have big ideas but just don't have platforms to present them, and I would like to give them those platforms.
So there's a young girl out in the world called Malala. I want you to Google her tonight. That's your homework. Go Google Malala. Malala started a blog and she has the same course as you, but then she made herself vulnerable and told her stories. That put her life in danger, but she didn't stop. And right now Malala is a world-renowned leader. So your blog can take you to places you can't imagine. Do what it is you stand for. Me, I chose to use hashtag evening walk with Eunice Ayuma because I felt like whatever journey I am taking right now, there's a young girl somewhere in Quisero, somewhere in Mbale, who will one day sit down, Google me, and then read my story and see my journey. And whatever it is she's going through now, she will see that someone went through the same thing and they survived or they thrived. Are we together? So start, don't stop. So what hashtag will you use from today?
I've not yet thought about that. Children are the future.
So keep her accountable. She said it in front of over 100 girls, right? Keep her accountable. Always ask her, what are you doing with your hashtag? What have you written today? Are we together? Thank you and see you tomorrow.
All right. Eunice will be telling us more about writing tomorrow and brand storytelling. She has a blog and evening walk with Eunice Ayuma, and she writes there. And there are very many people who read the blog. So a blog may not be like a professional website. It may be, what matters most is the content on the blog, not the design. The design also matters, but the content. It may not be a very good design, but the content on there. So if she says children and the future, so you can create a blog freely with WordPress.com. You only need 10 minutes to create the blog. Don't go away saying, oh, the rain came, disturbed us, internet was not working. That doesn't matter. What matters is we told you that you can create a blog. You can do it now or you can do it 6 months from now, but you will have done it. Are we there? Can we clap for our friend and everyone so far? So this time, you may not you want a client to give you 2 million shillings. So you want that client to see a more beautiful website, a professional website, and you want to make money. So doing for them a free blog, the client may not give you enough. Maybe he'll give you some 500K. But if you want to push it a notch higher, even in your work, you can make some money. And Mr. Moses Sebufu here has traveled up to Chicago just to go and make a website for someone. They gave him, moved using WordPress. The problem is that many of you think you are discouraged. Zamp, what they have disturbed you. Don't give up. Don't give up with that Zamp. Make sure it works and let WordPress run. Mr. Sebufu, what you are going to do, don't mind about those who don't have Zamp working. Just come and give us a simple demo. As much as possible, we shall try to help as many of them to have Zamp working. Then those who fail to have Zamp working, it's okay. It will work another day. Are we there? But give us a glimpse of what it is when it means to make a website with WordPress.com. As Mr. Moses Sebufu comes, I'm very glad that this is our last session for today. There is a session we're supposed to do on Canva, but that one, maybe if I get some time, I'll just sit on it. I'll get another speaker. Our speaker never came. But we are there. This is our schedule. For those of you who want to know what the program is, just go to the program on WordCamp, jinja.wordcamp.org. We started by installations arrival. We did the HTML and CSS. And then we, teacher Nora, teacher Samuel came. Then we have had starting a blog with Derek, and then we are having Sebufu, and that is the end of day 1. Then tomorrow we have a lot. Mr. Dumba will be the first in the morning, so come early. We have Mr. Dumba, we have formalizing your startup, we have Mr. Andrew Keddy, who's going to be telling us how to make some money on YouTube. And we have a panel discussion, but we may have 2 speakers in there. E-commerce, we have a lot on tomorrow, and we shall accomplish every session. So, Mr. Sebufu, you are very welcome. Tomorrow, please come early. Come with a notebook ready to learn. Are we there? Yes, thank you.